Hi everyone, I'm Melanie from Nova Scotia, Canada, and this is Adventures in Groceryland. We are participating in a no-spend May. So we are hoping to reduce the amount of food that we have in our freezers, pantry, and fridge, eating from things that we already own. Kind of the rules for our little game is if I do need something, I can spend my PC Optimum points, or I can spend fast fuel coupons that I have saved towards anything maybe perishable that I might need. But the goal is I am looking to really reduce some of the items specifically in the freezer, things that are looking a little crystallized, that I'm worried that I might get freezer burned, or things that I totally forgot were in there. So it's always good to have a little bit of a purge. Check out what we have been able to eat this week. This is where we stand for the fridge. All kinds of condiments. Milk, a bit of orange juice, water in the red jug, a teeny little bit of Fresca left, some homemade wine, some ketchup, some apple cider vinegar. Here we have mushrooms, lettuce, green pepper, a stew pack, carrots, cabbage. There's onions under there, leeks. I was gifted some tomatoes. That's what's left. You see in the back there, there is celery, some buns, bread, naan bread. What is this? Oh, some grapes left over, cheese, and cheese curds, and another cream cheese there, and a cream cheese here. Eggs, jalapenos, some bacon bits. That's bok choy back there in the water, some cucumber, relish. I don't actually know what's in here. Oh, hamburger patty. Hamburger patty, radishes in the back. There is an opened pasta sauce. There is mayo, a little bit of ground beef, red onion, sour cream, yogurt, and margarine. We got bananas, some buns, butter, rice crackers in the back there. That's just a bit of our maple syrup. This is the real disaster. So we've got chicken strips. I'll get those out of there. And broccoli, shrimp back there. Meatballs, you can see those gotta go in our belly, not go in the garbage. I just need to cook them up. Some steak. So a while back, I bought these, oh gosh, probably actually a year ago. It was a hockey fundraiser, and I bought a case of matzo sticks, and we actually didn't end up liking them that much, so they are still hanging around. So those have got to get eaten. We got pineapple. Oh, pickles. Perfect. Raspberries, cranberries, butter, blueberries, more raspberries, and then the real mess is down here. Ugh, peas and a little bit of ice cream and hamburgers, sausages, and you can see here, and this is left over for muffins. What is this? Pepperoni, chicken breast, corn, just so much. Turkey. Ooh, spinach. I didn't realize we had that. See? And this is why. So many things that I didn't realize that we had. What's that? What is this? Oh, more turkey. This is the upstairs. This is the upstairs freezer and fridge, and I will put those chicken strips back in. And this is the pantry. Somewhat organized, somewhat not. More baking supplies up there. I try to keep things as organized in containers as I can, and there's space in behind that I use for storage. Canned goods, some baking supplies. I actually had this set out. I'm gonna make this soon. There is pumpkin in the freezer. Juice. Back in there, some pickling supplies. Down here, potatoes, oils, vinegars. Okay, and this is the second small fridge. Eggs, some more eggs up there, pack of bacon, garlic, 1 onion, 1 tomato, some condiments in the door, and then it's filled with frozen vegetables, calamari, some frozen pizza, hot dogs, and I think, yes, there are chicken breasts. So here is part of the pantry that we have downstairs in the basement. Those are diced tomatoes that I preserved, canned milk, some lunch snacks, cakes, graham wafers, some spices. There's some juice in the back, barbecue sauce, pasta sauce, beans, canned tomatoes, 2 bags of oats, olive oil, it's back there, some water, juice, tuna, coconut milk, Kraft dinner, peanut butter, canned chicken, onions, flour, and then over here, pastas tucked in the corner there, noodles, rice, preserves, and more preserves here, and more preserves down there, cutlery. Boxes here in the freezer, 2 whole chickens, burgers, frozen vegetables, a turkey. Those are homemade burgers. I'm not sure what's in that bag. What is in this bag? Oh, bear meat. Roasts in here. Roast another turkey. Open the door. More veggies, ground beef, arancini balls. Those are veggies, butter, more veggies, clams. Lunch is a leftover sausage, a cut up tomato, and a banana. The other half also had a sausage and a banana, but he chose to have his sausage cut up in a wrap with some lettuce. So here is that bag of matzo sticks. I got it for a fundraiser quite a while ago, and we weren't hugely fond of them. As you can tell, they're starting to get crystallization on them. So I'm going to cook up a few of those tonight and also have toasted tomato sandwich. One thing we have lots of is popcorn for snacks. Today for lunch, I'm just quickly boiling a little bit of spaghetti. I am going to use some of the jar of open pasta salad and throw in a little bit of the leftover ground beef that we have. Finished product. I still have half of the ground beef left, and I can use that for maybe another lunch. Or I could save it and maybe use it as a topping on a pizza. And we are going to just put a little bit of Parmesan cheese on top. Lunch. These are meatballs. I'm not sure what we're going to have with them, but we are having meatballs and cleaning out another item out of the freezer. The ingredients I'm using in the sauce for the meatballs: milk, beef stock, soy sauce, and Dijon mustard. We decided to have baby Brussels sprouts with the Swedish meatballs, and I just want to say we cooked the entire package. Doesn't make that much. 500 grams is not a lot. We're also having it with rice. Swedish meatballs with rice and Brussels sprouts. And there was enough left over. All I need to do is make some rice to go with it, but there are 3 lunches for us for next week. We are gonna have some oatmeal. Very filling. It's cool out today. We're doing some work outside, and I am going to, so my container is empty, and I'm going to take from my pantry and fill that up. One of the kids is over, so we are having oatmeal for 3. And for supper, we are having chicken burgers, a chicken sidekick, and peas. Hamburgers for lunch. Pork roast, cabbage, turnip, mashed potatoes, and mashed carrot and parsnip with gravy. Lunch is leftover Swedish meatballs with rice and Brussels sprouts. Leftover roast for supper. Here's one of those things that I do want to clear out of the freezer. This is turkey from a turkey that I previously made. I was actually thinking of merging this in with some other type of food to bulk it up. The other half saw the crystallization and was like, oh, this is no good anymore. And I am going to prove him wrong. We are going to eat this. I'm having for lunch the last of the Swedish meatballs, rice, and Brussels sprouts, and the other half is having a burger. We're both having goldfish crackers with our lunch today. So I decided that we're gonna have tacos tonight because it's Tuesday, so Taco Tuesday. And this is a really thin layer of meat. It's a 3/4 of a pound of ground beef. And I thought what I would do is shred up this turkey and put in with it. And it could be combo ground beef and turkey tacos. I've never done that before, so I'm not quite sure how that will turn out. But I would like to salvage this turkey. These onions are both looking a little rough. So I am gonna put them both in with the meat for the tacos. This is what the final product looks like with the mixture of turkey and ground beef. It smells good. Tacos for Taco Tuesday. I think we did pretty great this week. We were able to use three different things out of the freezer that I wanted to use up. Meatballs, and we got supper and several lunches from that. Turkey, and we got a supper from that, and a supper that we're going to be having next week as well, and a roast, and we had 2 suppers out of that, and there's actually still a little bit of the roast left over. So pretty pleased with what we've used up. I still feel good. We still have some fresh food left, and still lots of veggies in the freezer, even though they're not fresh. All in all, I think it was a successful first week. You may be watching this on our YouTube channel. You may be watching this on our Facebook page. Either way, let me know your comments and let me know how you think that we've done.